Hello, welcome to the video. Today I'd like to talk about something that I did to improve my snatches a lot over the past year. I've increased from about 129 kilos January last year to January of this year. I snatched 137. So something that I changed a lot in the last year, especially since transferring to work with my new coach, is in the past I'd always done lots of different variations involving pauses, slow pulls, tempos, and it would seem like I would go whole training programs without attempting any snatches over 80%, which, knowing what I know now, that just seems so ridiculous. Something that I changed in my current training is simply I just started to do more snatches. It sounds really simple, but it's kind of crazy to me how often I see programs that have athletes go these very long periods without lifting heavy. One of the things about this sport is it is so important to get exposure to these heavy weights all the time. That is the sport. That feeling that you get at heavy weights is something that you simply cannot replicate with light weights. And as you can see in my training, almost everything I do is extremely specific to the lift. We're not changing it up very much with the lifts. We're not doing these weird slow snatches. Everything we do is just more snatches. And that is just paid dividends when it comes to my heavy lifts. I have never been more consistent at my heavy percentages in my entire life. As you can see with these heavy lifts, this 120, this is what, maybe 85%? And every single day I train, I'm hitting minimum 85%. And this simply comes to how I train is just specific practice. Every single day, specific practice for the snatch. And I think that's something more people need to implement more, is just do more snatches. A lot of times these variations, they can be helpful, I think, when used in conjunction, but they should never ever replace the heavy lifts. You need to be doing heavy lifts all the time. That is how you get better at the snatch. And over the past year, that's just a lot of what I've done. Lots and lots of heavy lifts. And that's about all I've got for my rant today. I'm just going to go ahead and finish watching this now. This is last week's training. This was Sunday now. I had heavy clean and jerk doubles because my coach decided that I was not very good at clean and jerk under fatigue. This is not a very good day, I don't think. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to go ahead and just give a little bit of commentary over what's going on, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I haven't seen 140 has not been that hard in a long time. I was dying, as you can tell, on these lifts, every single one. Luckily it's 145, I got to go to singles. Bit wonky on my recovery on this day on my jerks. I'm not really sure why. A lot of arm bend in the clean as well. It was a decent clean. The jerk was good. And luckily the lift overall was good enough that my coach let me go up. But as you can see, I was very happy with getting to go up. That was my favorite thing, getting to lift heavy. Unfortunately, I did miss it. Last time I missed a jerk in that kind of fashion and simply just not getting enough height in the bar is probably back in November at the international competition I did a month or two ago. That kind of miss is very rare, usually only when it's very, very heavy. As you can, I was just really tired that day. Alright, now we're on to Tuesday's training. Once again, more snatches. As you can see, lots and lots of reps every day. Luckily, we're starting to get closer to competition, so we're currently down to only sets of 2 instead of 3, which I definitely appreciate. That was alright. That was good. Bit wonky standing up, but really happy with how I'm receiving the bar and how I'm continuing to pull up my arms after extension. That was nice. Very happy with that one. Alright, now I'm going to try to convince my coach to let me go to 125. He's thinking about it. He says yes. And then he tells me 128 instead. This actually would have tied my PR double if I had hit this. But I did not. As you can see, I was real disappointed in myself. Alright, on the next day, Thursday. This is one of the first time I've done a snatch variation in weeks. This we're just simply doing a short pause off the floor. And we only do this at very light weights. This is 100, so this is maybe around 70% of my max. And this is because we're doing snatch and clean and jerk, so I'm clean and jerking heavy on this day, so we do light snatch. Just working on technique with the pause off the floor. And then a pause on the catch, because my coach told me to pause longer. Alright, now we're on to clean and jerks. These touch and go cleans, these are something I do a lot. You've probably seen them before if you see me lift. They're essentially how we incorporate more reps into training. We don't step back when doing multiple reps, we just chain them together. First one at 140. It's a good jerk. I like that one. A little too much arm bend in that clean to my liking, but the jerk was okay. And 150, this is about 90%. That's decent for 150. Jerk, not very good. Did not like that jerk. Then finally just some heavy clean deadlifts. It's 200 kilos. Pretty close to my max for a double. And then this is 210 for a double. It's moved very slow. Very slow. But we still made it. Anyways, really appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.